Coaching Boys into Men, CBIM, was developed by Futures Without Violence and equips coaches with tools to help their young male athletes build respectful, nonviolent relationships.
When I first started, I was coaching. I was actually 22 years old, and I was trying to do all the right things, whatever that is, without putting a finger on it. But through Coaching Boys into Men, it gave me the structure and the tools to understand what I was really trying to do all that time. To some extent, I was doing it, but with Boys to Men, I took it to another level.
So I've been involved with Coaching Boys and Men for 5 years, first as a community organizer and a trainer, and now as a statewide trainer. One of the things we do is we support Coaching Boys into Men because it really ties into healthy kids and student success by preventing domestic violence, encouraging healthy relationships, and gender and cultural equality.
To date, over 150 coaches, with representation across all regions, have attended CBIM trainings. Here's what trainers, community partners, coaches, and athletes have to say about their experiences with the program.
I believe our coaches are a community resource that hasn't been used well enough, and Coaching Boys into Men program would give them the opportunity to expand themselves.
My whole life I've known women that have been through a lot, been abused, and a lot of it's a hidden secret. It's never talked about, and I've been coaching boys all my life, and I'm always trying to change the way they do business, and I want them to be real, what I call real men, and treat people correctly, do the right thing, and all that kind of stuff. So I felt like this program might be something that we could do some good for us.
As I kind of looked into it, I really coach because I want to impact those young kids and teach them kind of the skills to become dads, to become husbands, and to raise kids in positive ways. And this looked like a neat platform, a neat avenue for me to be able to continue doing that, but have a specific organized way to do that.
I've implemented Coaching Boys into Men for the 5 years that I've been the head coach at June Douglas High School. I really appreciate that this program gives us an opportunity to have some of the more difficult conversations, or potentially difficult conversations, with high school boys regarding making good choices and how to interact appropriately, not only with each other, but with girls and women in their lives. The boys are more aware, more situationally aware of their own words and actions, and they do a great job of reminding each other so they can try to make better decisions as they go about their interactions.
3 things that I would say are the best, or that I enjoy the most about the program, is that it brings your team closer together because you're able to connect on a deeper level, getting to share your experiences, especially with the upperclassmen, being able to share their experience with the underclassmen so they know what to do if they come to certain situations.
I've really enjoyed having a safe environment to have these conversations and have a adult that I can trust, that I could open up to if I needed it, and having a team that could support me if I ever went through anything.
Coaching Boys and Men is most successful when coaches reach out or invite in community partners of a lot of different stripes. Because the more people at the table, the more people who can support each other, the stronger the program's going to be. A community partner, especially from, say, a violence prevention agency or a women's shelter, can come in and help fill in some of those pieces that the coach might not know about, some of the intricacies about violence or about healthy relationships. As a community partner, I know I've had a lot of long-term relationships with coaches where we'll sit down and we'll talk at length about either a specific kid or a specific issue. So it's a way for them to have some assistance, to really have somebody to lean on, and for us also to do some of the work around, helping to tell the story of what the team's doing, and really being there as an organizer and a helper.
This is my second time coming to this training. Just bringing back what I learned the past couple of days about respect and using the tools, and training with all the other coaches gives me that extra confidence and to starting the program with the school.
There's always opportunities during the school year of things that come up. And I think this program will allow those pointed questions to be answered, to confront and change the character of those young men, to be able to continue and learn in their lives and make the right choices, because it's all about making choices and making the right choices. And I think this is a really neat opportunity for that.
Hopefully the students are learning skills that they could use throughout their life. I would like to train our young people, or especially our young men, to be able to treat their wives and children with respect. And only then will we know if this program, as well as me as a coach, was successful.
Coaches and teachers, we connect with kids on a day-to-day basis, sometimes more than their parents. And we can talk to them, they'll talk to us. And these problems can only be solved with people talking. They cannot be solved with people being silent.